Alright, welcome, and as you can see, we are back in Final Fantasy XIV, and it's clearly the Saints Wake event, which I need to knock out real quick, because I think today's the last day. It's been a little while since I last checked in here. Go over to this guy. What does he got for us? He gives us an All Saints Charm. Oh my stars, could it be? The self-same adventurer who helped us keep wickedness at bay and transform All Saints Wake from a night of screams into a day of revelry? Thank the 12 for bringing you to us. But the fiends of the realm knock at our door once again, and we need a dauntless soul to help us ensure they don't tear it off its hinges. The host of the year's parade of horrors is a woman with a pumpkin for a head. I shudder to consider whether this is some elaborate costume. No, perhaps it's best not to know. Her strange appearance makes my skin crawl, to say nothing of her underlings. One might think that the Continental Circus has come again, hiding their monstrous intentions behind the guise of celebration. We should be grateful that none have yet fallen under their spell, but I fear it is only a matter of time. We must act quickly to unearth their schemes. I begin a thorough investigation at once, but I'm afraid my surveillance duties have prevented me from moving freely. That, my friend, is why I need you. Approach this pumpkin-headed witch under the flag of friendship and offer your service to her ghastly celebration. You catch even a whiff of foul deeds, I want you to put a stop to them before any innocents come to harm. I knew I could count on you. Now then, you can find her query just across the way at Melchido's amphitheater, where she is doubtless attempting to draw any and all passerbys into her ungodly possession. Humor her for now, but let's take care not to fall victim to her honeyed words. Alright. Let's go check in with her and see... I actually wonder what they give us for the event this year. I didn't actually look it up. Oh, isn't this... I'm pretty sure we saw her last year. It is you. I knew your arrival was inevitable, for any who once indulged in the revelry of All Saints' Wake cannot resist the chance to relive their experience. Oh, such eagerness. You were ever in need of willing hands to help with the festivities, preferably with bodies still attached. Of course, I understand you have a task with bringing to light any equity on my part, but you know from experience that I am perfectly harmless, so you are free to conduct your little investigation if it pleases you. Together, I believe we can make this All Saints Wake into one that will be remembered for moons to come. Yet before we begin, allow me to illuminate the history of this event and our intentions here. On this most unhallowed of nights, the saints revel in their palatial heavens, and as their judgmental eyes become laden with drink, the impure are free to feast and frolic without fear of punishment. An age is past that its common folk would rule the coming of the night and cower in their homes, as until the adventurers took it upon themselves to rid the streets of evil, thus turning the event into a celebration of your collective bravery. A joyous happening, to be sure. But what of the goblin, the ghost, the gremlin? Unfortunately, there are many monstrous sorts who have yet considered this night to spread fear like the plague. And so it struck me. What if All Saints' Wake could be an occasion for celebration amongst mortal and monster alike? I believe there is room for light in even the darkest of hearts. Which brings me to the question of your involvement. I would have you and a minion of mine called Papa Gruff in facilitating All Saints' Wake that will allow you and yours and mine to join hands in mutual merriment. Perhaps you know Papa Gruff. He was once a voice so depraved that his kin spoke of him only in hushed whispers. But I have since shackled, or rather, politely reasoned with him to commit devilry no more. Knowing of his formidable magical prowess, I have set work to under these guiding words. Frightened enough to tickle, but not scar. Fear need not be an unpleasant experience, but Papa Gruff is doing his utmost to strike that delicate balance between fatality and fright. Not much success, as I understand. I would love to offer him advice myself, but I believe one such as you would know better what appeals to the mortals of this city. Might you give your beleaguered Papa Gruff a few words of advice? Thank you, truly. He should be putting on a performance near the Leatherworkers Guild at present, assuming he has yet to chase from Gridania's borders. Please speak with him and give him my encouragement. so we just have to head over to the Leather Workers Guild now. I believe Papa Gruff is the clown who always appears, right? Yeah, he should be down there. Yep. You're that meddlesome adventurer. Rather, I see tidings of my humble performance has reached even your ears, good sir. Please honor me with your presence as my guest of honor. Without further ado, I shall summon a foul, fell beast before your very eyes, and I hope you've brought a change of small clothes. A monster? Take more than a magician's cat trip to scare me. Look here, my dear thrill-seekers. Here lies an ordinary pumpkin, or is it? Take care not to blink, for any moment or distraction may well be your last. Aww. Oh, the terror, the bloodthirsty eyes, those razor-sharp fangs. Flee if you dare, but this hellhound will chase you to the ends of the earth to have its ounce of flesh, and I would know, considering the scars of its wrath upon my backside. Imagine each and every pumpkin adorning this fair city transforming into such a thing. My dread would prey upon Gridania to the last ilm, if I made it so. A veritable banquet of chaos. Bloody brilliant! Drew us in with all the talk of monsters only to dash our expectations with an adorable pup. I admit some confusion at first, but now I see that you are a clown among clowns. Single blood-curdling scream, but a smile is not a complete failure, I suppose. Ah, my pumpkin-headed master asked you to help me. Allow me to peel back the curtain, as they say. Considering our previous acquaintance, this hardly bears repeating, but my true form is that of a void scent. My, not even a grimace. Well, I suppose it would be inconvenient if you ran away screaming after every sideways glance in my direction. Now for the matter of this furry abomination. Frightened enough to tickle, but not scar, is the agreement that bind me to my master, and only to be told twice that summoning any of my kind would be a gross violation of that covenant. So reminding the deceptively winsome countenance of this vicious hellhound, I thought it'd strike the perfect balance between horrifying and heartwarming, as until a child at an earlier show burst into tears at this pup's appearance. I've seen a man react with a hearty laugh to the exact same dog, nearly a trace of fear in his voice. The difference is vexing. Tell me, is a puppy something to be feared or cuddled? Depends. What frightens one may make another smile. Do you jest? You mean to say your kind's definition of terror differs from person to person? I admit, that does explain the sheer contrast in reactions I've observed so far. It does place me between a rock and a hellish, soul-rending place. My task was simply a matter of bringing people to fearful tears. Ground beneath you would already be soaked through. The hell's good name does one frighten to tickle. Ah, but you with your delicate sensibilities can teach me to mix dread with delight into a charming, chilling concoction. Let's begin at once. And I think before I started this, I think I saw somebody in like a Fall Guys thing. I gotta see if it's still doing that. It might not be. Let's get straight to it. First, we need to find people to scare, but not scar. Your kind seems to gravitate towards the pumpkins we place throughout the city, which creates the perfect opportunity for mild mischief. One of our displays should just be over the hill, and another is near the Lancers Guild. Your job is to tell me what to perform the pumpkins into once we find the suitable test subjects. Let's see how well you tickle. Popograph is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave Popograph behind by entering a different area or speaking with him and selecting the different option to part ways. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're good. An All Saints Wake of performance. Very well. I face slavering monsters almost daily, so it'll take something quite fantastic to make me flinch. Oh, I could make him flinch so hard his heart would burst in his chest. That's neither here nor there. What type of ghoul would be suitable? Give him the ghastliest ghoul you can muster. I mean, he is an army guy, so he should be able to handle a lot. If you say so, allow me to oblige. Yads! That gave me quite a fright. I hope I never face such a monstrosity on one of my patrols, else my final act may be to swallow my breeches. Oh, well played, well played. Okay, now we just have to go over to the Lancers Guild, right? Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do after I do this event, because I got quite a bit to do. I want, yeah, see there, that chess piece right there is a for Fall Guys. I gotta see if they're still doing that event. So after I do this, we'll head over to the Golden Saucer. These decorations are so scary. You're not here to trick me, are you? This one is ripe for the picking. Forget I said anything. So what kind of ghoul do you suggest? Something spoopy. Pardon me, spooky. If you really think so. Huh? Hey there, Nocturnal. How you doing? You know, when you look at it, it's actually kind of cute. The puff of smoke was little scary, though. You need to understand, if fright doesn't kill your kind, it can actually be somewhat pleasant. I believe I'm ready to take the proverbial stab at it. Come, there should be more pumpkins around Apkula Falls. Hope you're having a good weekend. Okay, so we need to head over. I believe that's just to the north. Yeah, right over here. Uncowed girl. Don't tell me you're supposed to send a chill down my spine. Clowns are for babies. Babies, are they? I'll make this last wish she was back in her mother's womb. You there, little girl. Look well upon this pumpkin. Oh no. A monster! What an impressive magic. My heart won't stop pounding. Dama will have a fright of their lives when I tell them I saw a real, honest-to-God's monster. Can't wait to tell them. I think twice before I insult a clown again. Thank you for the thrills. Nice. I admit I've been taking a few months off myself, so... Or maybe not months, but... Did she say thank you? Scared her near out of her shoes and she thanks me. I've experienced that before. I dare say I even enjoyed it. Now the time is time to capitalize upon this newfound tickling skill of mine. Let's visit the display near the Whistling Miller now. I don't know, I've kind of been off and on, like... Because there's just so many other games have come out that I've been, kind of been invested in. Good day to you, my young lady. Would you join me in celebrating this joyous occasion that is All Saints' Wake? Celebrate? That's the last thing on my mind. Please go bother someone else with the ghoulish make-you. My, aren't you in a fright? Not the good kind either. What happened, lass? Papa Gruff is here to help. You really help. Simply do worse than the clown. I've come from the Great Lawn Growery, although fled from is probably more appropriate. I was tilling the fields like always when I heard a frightful voice from behind me. I turned around to meet it and came face to face with the vilest monster I've ever seen. When I regained my senses, I was here, my throat hoarse from screaming. No power in the realm could persuade me to return, not why the horror wanders unchecked. A monster? We haven't finished the growery yet. Could have it been, do you think? Might have a real demon in our hands. May very well be right. Those illusions I summon are no more capable of free movement than the pumpkins they spring from. It's no doubt they're a void scent running amok. Here I am, tying myself into knots, trying to learn the subtleties of spookery, when some uncouth brute goes rampaging through the 12s with nearly a thought towards artistry. If we forgive such behavior, our efforts to find glee and terror will have been for naught. Tremble and fear no longer, lass. We shall investigate the matter. Truly, you're the first person to believe my claims are more than seasonal mischief. I knew Father was wrong when he said all clowns were villains. Thank you. Again, those words ring strangely in my ears. However, it is not entirely unpleasant sensation. I know this isn't why you were sent to assist me. There's no telling how many of my kind we may find. A single void clown can achieve so much. So would you lend me your aid in case the situation gets undesirably bloody? Thank you. Look at me, expressing gratitude, and to no one of your kind, no less. No matter, let us depart for the Great Loam Growery and settle this. Been off and on ESO Online? I don't think... That's Elder... Wait. Is that Elder Scrolls? I think that's Elder Scrolls Online. I haven't played too much of that. I remember playing it for like a week before it came out, and not being too impressed with it. A roguish query is close, doubtless lying in wait somewhere to catch us unawares. Once they show themselves, don't indulge them with anything but a face of stony indifference. Good lord. Oh, come on. As I thought, a fellow Voidsent. What pray tells you doing here? A brother of the Void? And you know why I'm here, for the Night of Devilry. Once we were free to coerce, creep, and caper, guided by the great pumpkin-headed archfiend. For far too long we've been denied our demonic rights. It is I who shall reinstate our grandest event. Yes, the age of the Great Gorge shall give way to the era of the Great Pot. Even now my allies lie in wait throughout the city, ready to usher in a night of devilry. You must join us, brother. Join us as we rise again. No. What? Why? Even if I wanted to, my covenant prevents me from engaging in wanton vileness you propose. Regardless, I have no desire to join you for some cheap jaunt through the city with only a few scattered mortals to show for it. Such indelicate devilry will only result in our swift and total annihilation. Spoken like a true coward. Don't tell me you're frightened of some sharpened sticks and clumsy clubs. Oh, but I am frightened, as you too would be, had you tasted the full blunt of our master's fury. Perhaps you may yet, if you continue to insist upon this foolish course. I have learned how to blend in with people here. Damn it. Your plan would bring out a single night of debauchery. Learn how to cohabit, however, and our collective revelry can last forevermore. Traitor. Then my minions and I will devour you and your measly, Makotobob of a friend. That head. The guard. Naughty children ill-deserve to join in the festivities. They should be happy as decorations to serve an example to any who would follow in their footsteps. My lady, how pleasant it is to see you. Dare I ask why you grace us with your presence? I caught wind of a voice since disturbance and came here to investigate. When I heard your voices, I knew something was afoot. I must say I'm quite pleased that you see the merit in my approach to All Saints' Wake. Yet something must be done about the other beasts that have crept into the city. Let's give them the same treatment and continue enjoying this unhallowed season on our own terms. I don't know, it's one weird thing, because it kind of seemed like a fun game, but at the same time, I guess when I played it, I played it when it first came out, and it had, no weight to it. With your help, rounding up our reckless kin will prove to be a simple matter. Let us make for All Saints' Wake an occasion to remember those who dwell in the light and shadow alike. If you sight any errant ghouls, perform the spell I demonstrated earlier. In doing so, you shall convince the residents of Gridania that the source of their proposed nightmares are not but a cluster of mundane pumpkins. This wand possesses the transformative power you require. Simply swing it about in a grandiose manner and point it at your target. Once the charm has been cast, I shall collect the pumpkins. I understand they are quite delicious when baked in a pie. That seems creepy. Don't eat your voidkin. You have learned All Saints' Charm. Just when I was getting the hang of being the life of the party instead of the death of it. Let's wrap this up quickly. Let this year's All Saints' Wake be remembered as a disaster. Sense something sinister looking deeper into these fields. as well as a trail heading to the east, perhaps towards the market or Lancers Guild. Splitting up would be the easiest way to end this quickly. I'll escort the botanist from earlier back here and deal with whatever still haunts the growery. I shall use the opportunity to convince her that what she witnessed before was nothing but an overzealous pumpkin. She should put her heart at ease. I leave the rest of Gridania to you. Once the Void Scent had been fairly vegetated, meet me at Melkito's amphitheater, so we may deliver my master's news of our success. Now let the show begin. Now it has over like 30 DLCs to play and a lot to do, and seeing players at level 3000 now is like, yeah. I mean, if people enjoy it, I'm not gonna shit on their parade, but it's just, it wasn't for me. Okay, so we just have to go through here. Got 2 by the markets, 1 up here by the Lancers Guild, and then, like I said, I'm going to check out the Golden Saucer because I want to at least try out, see if the Fall Guys event's still going on. If it's not, plan is to get Scholar and Summoner to 50, just to kind of get that class worked on, and then, I don't know, maybe a bit of story tonight. It depends on how long I can get, because I'm only going to be streaming this for about 3 hours, and I want to do a little bit of Lobotomy Corp tonight, make some progress in that. I mean, that's kind of like with Final Fantasy XIV. You could play it that way. Absolutely. You could just use Dungeon Finder. But the story is like half the fun. So let's see. We have to do All Saints Charm. Pumpkin? Wait, this is all part of Saints' Wake festivities, isn't it? Yeah, let's just let him believe that. I say, that made my heart skip a beat. If this is what adorns the streets, I cannot wait to see what the main stage has in store. What? It was just a pumpkin. I knew the Wood Whalers wouldn't let such wicked things into the city. Never seen such a feat of illusion before. If the rest of All Saints' Wake is as entertaining, I best go and find the main event. I love to play the story of Final Fantasy XIV. I can't say the same thing with the Final Fantasy. People say you need to play the story, because most of the unlocks later are story-based, so dungeons are a no-go till later. That is a thing, unfortunately, where, like, a lot of stuff is locked to story progression, but it's not that bad. It really isn't. Actually, I'm kind of curious. What happens if I, like, randomly use All Saints Charm on just a random person? Okay, it just does that. Okay, cool. ships. What? It was a pumpkin the whole time. I can't believe I fell for it. Well, I know that was just a trick. I'd like to see it again. Like, a lot of the extreme dungeons are locked until you actually complete the expansion that they're in. But once you get the post-game, like, they're all there. And some of the fights, like the actual boss fights, you have to actually see them in the story. You've turned all the prowling voids into harmless pumpkins. Papa Gruffs awaits in the Makito's amphitheater and to hear tidings of your success. That's why a lot of people will tell you, like, your main thing you should probably focus on is just main story quest. But you will, like, there's a lot of content you're gonna have access. I don't even have access to all the content right now because I'm still in Stormblood stuff. There you are. I took care of the void scent still haunting the Great Lone Growery. Did your hunt go as smoothly? Good, good. Now we can safely say the only frights in store for the citizens of Gridania are the decidedly entertaining variety. I took the liberty of gathering the pumpkins you created. Their punishment will not be eternal, but they can stand to remain in their current form for the duration of the festivities. Is the least they can do in repentance. There you are, my fearless clown. Thank you for reassuring me. I'd worried I might have to retire from my position at the Great Lone Growery and seek less haunting climates. As the Master of the Botanist Guild, allow me to extend my personal thanks for helping my gifted pupil avoid such a decision. It would have been a grievous loss for all of us. Oh, it was no trouble at all. In fact, I should thank you for being such an exemplary audience. A true entertainer brings us all to every stage, be it a grand amphitheater or a cozy vegetable patch. I hope you were half as thrilled as I was. That scary, whatever that was, looked so real. I couldn't even guessed it was a garden variety pumpkin. Truly, I feel privileged to have seen a master of illusion at his craft. As do I. Would that every day be filled with surprises. As a token of our thanks, we have made some pumpkin cookies from our most recent crop. Please enjoy them in good health. I do believe I could get used to this being thing. Well, since you've gone through the trouble, I best eat them before they're cooled. To my good health. This is delicious! This flavor, I've never tested anything like it. The cookie's aether is tinged with something I can't quite pin on. It's bold, but not overpowering. Is this the taste of gratitude? Oh, how much of my life I wasted only suppling on terror, and all along the whole world of flavors was left neglected. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but I shall consider your words a compliment nonetheless. These cookies are but a small token of my appreciation. I only wish I could have given more. You mean I could potentially receive more gifts? If performing my act will give me more baked delights, I best get to work straight away. It's shaping up to be quite the All Saints' Wake indeed. could not imagine a better day of celebration for all. Our success here is no small part thanks to you. As I believe that Papa Gruff now has the matters well in hand, I shall return to my manor. Pray visit if you are so inclined. Yes, before I forget, do appraise that troublesome investigator of what has transpired here. Maybe he will finally cast his prying eyes elsewhere. Okay. So go turn this in. What a fantastic yarn. Monsters plotting against monsters, all to make us happy. I admit I find your story hard to swallow, but I also see no reason why a fellow guild member would lie. Very well, should take your tale at face value, consider these glad tidings indeed. However, I cannot help but wonder if this was all an elaborate ruse. They knew we were watching them, and they may have compelled them to put on a show of charity. After all, a monster cannot change its skin overnight. I shall continue to keep a close eye on their activities from afar. I thank you for everything you've done, and hope against hope that the evils have been laid to rest. You would now have access to Sneaky Hollow. Speak with the unusual usher at the Mikito's amphitheater to be escorted to the costume party. Okay, but is there any... Let's see. Who would I speak to? I don't think I just spoke to the right person. All the anime trouble going in depth to some food. I mean, he was a demon, so he's not used to... I think I talked to you. Oh yeah, okay, so it's basically determining the different characters that we've seen in the story. That's cool. Okay, I think that's it for this. So what I want to do now is we're gonna go to... Where is it? Golden Saucer. For once, Luana appears to be entertained. Excellent. The next show should be commencing any moment now. Huh? Eavesdropping, are we? How very quaint. You must know I will soon be making for Blunderville, that I might expectate a few rounds of organized chaos. You will have heard of it, yes? No? It shouldn't come as any surprise, but the Golden Saucers once again disdain to dream bigger. Now they offer a host of precarious obstacle courses, which is referred to as shows, the lavish prizes of those who would participate. Or something more thrilling than cards or cackpots, as you might find it to your liking. Speak with a curiously dressed man named Y, and he shall guide you to Blunderville Square. Alright, I mean, I won't tell you how to play your game. You might be a little bit lost on, like, how to do certain things, or, like, ongoing tournaments being held. Okay, I don't need to do that. But greetings. Ready to stumble into Blunderville Square? I don't know. I think focusing on one character would probably be fine, but again, I don't blame you.
Oh, it's terrifying. I just looked up. That's terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Oh.
They're doing like a Fall Guys slash Final Fantasy 14 cross thing.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Let's see what the prize counter has. What's the difference between the crowns? I don't know. Welcome to Blunderville Square. The Golden Saucer's second round is square. I noticed the Bean Keep. It is my duty to guide newcomer challengers to this premier show. With that glimmer in your eyes. I think it's your first visit? As I thought. Never fear, however, for I shall explain all. Blunderville is a set of Battle Royale obstacle courses fit to up to 24 challengers, and you, my intrepid friend, looks like our very next one. Challengers are tasked with overcoming 3 particular tricksy courses, must race ahead of the pack if they wish to qualify for further challenges. Whether you fell flat during the first round or find yourself among the final few, be sure to win. Rewards are plenty. If you bumble and stumble your way to the last round, then you too have a chance to claim the coveted crown. It'll be quite a lot to take in, so I leave the finer details for later. In the meantime, have you been pressing questions, comments, concerns? The architecture here is certainly unique. Isn't it just? We have the beans to thank for that. They inspired us to fill our show and our lobby with the colorful whimsy you see before you. Though we may not know where they originated from, we but recently discovered that these little ones wandered into the Golden Saucer. Their round physiques are reminiscent of legumes, which we eventually came to call them the beans. Be they voidsent or seedkin or something else entirely, they are adorably inquisitive creatures. You simply must hear them hoot and holler about the halls. No idea what they're attempting to say, mind you, but it all sounds quite precious. On the other hand, you might be surprised to learn that Master Godbert Manderville, proprietor of the Golden Saucer, was the first to attempt communication with the beans. I'm told they found their hearty laughter and muscular mannerisms most endearing. It's thanks to his effort that we found common ground with them, and in turn we grew comfortable enough to show their unique proclivities, such as racing through every obstacle that comes their way. It may be a tad clumsy, but the spirit of competition that lies within them is a force to be reckoned with. Master Manderville was so moved by these displays, he immediately ordered the construction of this whimsical hall that his new friends might have a place to frolic and play with others. Forgive me, am I rambling? Well, in any case, that, my good man, is how Blunderville came to be. You're more than welcome to take on our show by yourselves, or with an entire audience of companions if you wish. Once you've made your preparations, please speak with the Registrar. He'll escort you to the next show as soon as every competitor is accounted for. I believe that covers the basics. If you have any other burning questions about what you might encounter along the way, I'd be pleased to assist you. I wish you luck out there, and may you arise above the rest. I can't tell if this is going to be annoying or, actually fun. I never played any bit of, Custom HUD would be displayed in Blunderville. Never played any of Fall Guys. Apparently it's popular. I don't know. Sucks that I can't, like, go adventure while I'm waiting for the queue. Okay, so let's see what this is about. Probably gonna fail instantly. Avoid obstacles and reach the goal. The stage shall end when enough challengers is qualified. Okay, Manderville Can Parade. Just a race. Oh, this looks like a shit show already. Alright. Ah, damn it, I fell. Whoa! Oh, it forces you to walk that way. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Well, I absolutely failed.
Where's everybody else?
What's up?
Else, you were ahead of them, right?
No.
No.
That was... See. I'm willing to buy the complete edition so I have all the full DLC and I heard the free trial extends to 70. Yeah, so it does go to... It does go to Stormblood for free. But I don't know if that, like, you have to... It has... That's only for, like, new accounts. we're gonna go ahead and leave. There's no reason for us to stay. I'm gonna give it like one more shot, and then I'm gonna probably do this, like, grind what I need off of, offline. As fun as it is, I don't think that we need to... No, I've had 3 hours stream. I'd be just grinding out this stuff for equipment. Honestly, if I were you, might want to wait, because they're supposed to be releasing a new expansion here shortly. And the complete edition might only have till, like, the latest one, which would have been Endwalker. But, you know. I don't really want to tell you what to do. Let's see. Gentle Beans Fever. Another obstacle course. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh no! Okay, that's weird. Okay, so if I stand still, it'll spin around, and then that will cause me to go in that direction. Okay. Sucks I didn't make it. I thought I was doing pretty well there. That's fine, I'll continue this later. I don't really quite know how long they're gonna have that up, so... Well, maybe I'll do like a couple games every time I go live. and see if I can't get a couple pieces of equipment. You have to play quite a few games. Alright, so for right now, I was going to go... Get out of here. Okay, so what I want to do is we're going to go over to Mardona. Maybe fight a few enemies over there. That should give me the last bit of level up that I need. And, we'll do our level 50 quest here, and then maybe I'll knock out a bit of story for the last bit of stream. We'll do 2, because I don't think it's going to take us much. Weird how it's so silent. Use the shanks. Oh, okay, this is one of those ones where I gotta get the item first. Oh, it'd actually help if I actually summon Carbuncle, huh? Kind of handicapped myself a little bit. Okay, if I know these missions, they usually don't put them close together, so we'll look over here first. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say it's gonna be an easy trip. It's not the worst. You can easily get to some of the end game levels pretty quickly. Yep, there he is. Okay. But it's definitely not, especially the Realm Reborn, like that's going to take a while, so it's probably not a bad idea to skip at least the Heaven's Ward. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, I might need one more just in case. Oh my god, stop. Leave. There we go. Yeah, that gave us about 12,000 experience, so... Yeah, about 2 more sounds right. Let's see. Put your stomp on it. Initiate. go ahead and give him another glacial green just so we can keep him out a little bit longer. Okay, let's get out of that. You good? The lizard going in there. Time to get the broom. Damn it, I did it again. Did not mean to come back to you yet. Okay. This is one of those ones where I gotta get the ice sprite, but I don't need to do it. Because I can just attack targets, and if they're one of the ones I have to kill, they'll automatically transform anyway. So there's no point in actually killing the ice sprites. Companion doing? Oh, he is just leveled up. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Still haven't found one of our targets yet. Yep, there we go. See how he like transforms regardless? So I really don't need to waste the time to actually get the ice cores. Let's see. That's only if you do mad dungeoning, then smooth sailing to max and missing out on chunks. Doesn't give you the expectation of skipping stuff when you pass the levels. I'm gonna be I'm a bit confused on what you said, but now we are level 50 on both Summoner and Scholar. So now we can start doing those quests. Mastering Magic, I think, is getting to level 50 with Conjurer, Thaumaturge, and Arcanist. Cool. So, since we're already Summoner, let's go over to Gridania. See, level 50 gives us enhances the signature attack of summons, upgrading Ifrit Eggi's Burning Strike to Inferno, Titan Eggi's Rock Bluster to Earth and Fury, and Garuda Eggi's Aerial Slash to Aerial Blast. I mean, to be fair, even if you did a story skip, they do allow New Game Plus, so you can still kind of go through the story. Hell, I'll show you real quick. If I go over to, where is it? New Game? I can go to any section that I've already done. As you can see, I've already done Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward, still going through Stormblood at the moment. But, so it's not like you can't do it. See the plot anyway. If there's anything I'm missing. Okay, I don't see anything. Alright, so what do you got for us? This will give us our chess piece. Lions, there's been a terrible incident. My poor colleagues at St. Quentin's fined, murdered. The reports are confused. They all mentioned the same black-robed attacker. You know as well as I do that Tristan is behind this massacre. Indeed grown bold or desperate to commit such a brazen act. We should set off for Mordona at once and speak with any survivors. Maybe that we glean some idea of what that cold-hearted monster was after, or where he might strike next. Let's stop him, Lions. Okay, so now we gotta go back to Mordona, where we were just at. A little annoying, but it's fine. One second. I think my headphones are going bad. Okay. Surviving researcher. Let's talk to him. Yes, I'm absolutely certain. It's the same dark summoner whom Yamhitra described to us. They're celebrating a recent find, a soul crystal of an elegant summoner, when a man in black robes suddenly appeared and demanded we surrender the gem. Naturally, we objected to this arrogant imposition, but he simply sneered at our refusal. Next moment, the world exploded in flame. Through a haze of agony, I saw him snatch up the soul crystal from a smoldering body and stride off toward the singing shards. Bastards slaughtered my friends. No warning, no negotiation. If the gods grant you the chance to exact revenge, then I pray you show him the same mercy afforded to us. Another soul crystal. Yes, it makes sense he would shift his attention to a mere, easily attainable gem. After all your progress, you will now make a most formidable opponent. I must apologize for not sharing my theory earlier. I expected that Tristan would desire the soul crystal you carry, but not wish to draw any premature conclusions without sufficient evidence. At a loss, however, to explain why he seeks to collect more of these elegant relics. We shall just have to ask the villain himself after we corner him in the singing shards. Let's be on our way. So he's up here. So he's up here, Lord. Read that New Game Plus is annoying that you don't get to do or exclusive. that you don't get, do, or exclusive end gear plus gear. It would be kind of fun if you need dungeons and raids like the Ultimate and Savage could be. You could be like, I haven't really messed with it too much. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I just kind of started a new character and been going that route. Okay, where? It should be around here somewhere. Or is it like I gotta cross this line? Yep, there we go. I have brought you the soul crystals as promised. Yes, these appear to be authentic Allegan artifacts. Very well. Shall honor our bargain. From within these gems I shall draw forth the memories of the ancient summoners, and the slumbering essence of the Elder Primal. All the attendant knowledge and power shall be yours. God, it's the pain. The blumbering summoner and his incompetent lackey make an appearance at last. You think to capture me? Fools, I have orchestrated your every move. You've grown much in the art, it is true, but through the wisdom of the Paragons, I have commanded the power of an Elder Primal. You made a deal with the Paragons, and you call us fools. The Ascians will never relinquish their hold on you. A small price to pay. If you could but feel the strength that fills my entire being. It is indescribable. I will use this power to annihilate the beast tribes and put an end to their insufferable rituals once and for all. The primals will rise no more. Hear me, demon king of devouring flame. Feed on my ever-burning anguish and be reborn! Like a shadow Ifrit. Let's see, I do like the fact that if you boosted levels in story, if... I kind of don't like boosters myself because they're... One of the major things is, like, as you play the game, you're ultimately going to learn how to play your role. They, like, drip feed you the abilities, and you get used to, like, how it works and your rotation. If you... With people who skip levels and then try to do endgame stuff, you can kind of tell because people aren't playing... I'm not going to say optimally because it sounds like a Raider thing, but it's definitely, like... simple mistakes that, an experienced player wouldn't make at that point. The culmination of my sacred duties at hand. But first, there is one more soul crystal that shall be mine. To tolerate its wasted potential no longer. Okay, I'm not sure if I gotta focus on him. Elias. Okay. I'm actually getting my ass kicked. Can you give me a heal? It looks like I gotta focus on the Yegi. He takes more damage. And that's usually the sign of who I have to target first. The problem is I don't really know. Don't get my ass kicked, that's for sure. Is he getting healed? He might be getting healed. That might be the problem. Yeah, he is. Fuck. Okay, I might need to do a Lucid Dream because we're running out of MP. Oh, come on. Oh no. Oh, that hurt. Okay, so it does look like I wasted... Oh, shit. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, he's taking a lot more damage now. Get out of that. Whew, that was rough. All the memories of summoners past. I should have been unstoppable. I will seed the disease of beastmen from the face of the land. Deprived of worshippers, the primals that tempered my weak-willed siblings will wither into oblivion. So, I see my Order's records were accurate. Though it was buried deep in the archives, I but recently uncovered a report that described how you slew your own brother. He was corrupted during the ill-fated encounter with Ifrit, was he not? Imagine your superiors in the immortal flames that it was a mercy to conceal this inglorious detail. Once the soft-hearted headed fool had been tempered, no saving him. Thus I took it upon myself to expunge the stain of embarrassment. My work is left undone. Primal. All primals must suffer for their insult. After I killed my brother, I found myself liberated, my vision cleared. No deed was too vile if it promised to add the power I required. How can you not see it? The sword of vengeance, and I shall wrest that soul crystal from your blasted corpse. I was wondering which struck the first blow to his sanity, the despair of his brother's tempering, or the guilt of slaying his own kin. It is ironic to think that discounting the means, our purposes were fundamentally one and the same. Someone employs the savagery of the primals to conquer the primals themselves. Attrition approached us as an ally. We might have found ourselves aiding his cause, unless he chose to walk the path of bloodshed. Each vicious act which must have pushed the man deeper into madness until, eventually, the lust for power and vengeance was all that drove him. The might of the primals carries with the burden of responsibility, and a measure of danger. I hope never to see you corrupted by the potent energies you wield, Lions. It's time we return to Apakula Falls. Dark Summoners no more.
How are we talking?
Okay, so we're gonna grab this gear, and then we gotta go over to Los Nacia, so we can also get our Scarlet quest done, and that might be the last thing I do, depending on how long that takes. I don't want to make the stream too long, because like I said, I also want to play a little bit of Lobotomy Corporation tonight, get a little further in that game. So like I kind of got done what I wanted to do today. I just wanted to do the event, and definitely need to play this a little bit more. Okay, she should just be on the other side of this. Oh, how I would love to declare our troubles at an end, but I fear the Ascians of whom Tristan made his bargain is yet afoot. These so-called paragons prey upon men and women who are at their weakest, speaking honeyed words to lead them down the road to destruction. In this matter, they seek to plunge the realm of Eors again into chaos. It is reassuring to know that heroes like you exist to foil their ever-ending schemes and foul plots. Outright war against the Ascians loom closer day by day, thus would I have you armor yourself with the last piece of the Invoker's attire. It was discovered at the same dig site which Tristan seized the Soul Crystal, and the St. Coinarch's fine researchers grateful for your actions in bringing the murderous summoner to justice insisted that you complete your set. One can never be overly prepared when heading into battle against the Paragon. Wear it proudly, Lions. Speaking of preparation, were you aware of the deeper layer of power hidden within your avatars? A technique exists that allows you to tap into their full potential of your Eggy. You must have seen Tristan employ this ability. During the final battle with the Dark Summoner, you would have heard a whisper emanating from the Soul Crystal. Still your mind now, Lions, and you will hear the voices of the ancient summoners instructing you on their greatest achievement. The true power of the Eggy will be yours. Okay, and that's the last quest for Realm Reborn for Summoner. I could grab that real quick, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and open up this chest. There we go. Now we're looking like a summoner. Let's head over to the shopping area. Actually, I could probably do that over... No, let's do it here. I go to the markets real quick, repair all my stuff, and then I can put the equipment that I was wearing into the chests in the inn. Looks like it might have just been a potency increase. See, wish they had the Fallen Bean and the Bean that conquered them all titles for your character. They might have some titles for it. I didn't actually get check it too much. Imagine they have some specific title if you play enough of those games. Right, this is the wrong way. This is taking me over to the Archers Guild, which I don't need to go there. I get the minion. I wonder if that's like, if you actually win, you get something like, something special. You know what? Yeah, why not? Actually, I need the scholar stuff. There we go. What in the fuck is going... What in the fuck is going... What the hell is going on in my game? I went to the right spot. Oh, yeah, no, I am in the right spot. I'm just... I gotta go to another part of town. Forgot. Need to go to the... This is how long I've played. I've kind of forgotten everything. Alright, so we gotta go to the Marauders, and he should be this guy in here. Yep, there we go. Lions, you've come at me at, you must come with me at once. Another Tonberry's emerged from the Wanderer's Palace. A traveling peddler caught sight of the fiend and fled to Camp Bronze Lake. Once again, it falls to the Marauders Guild to find and slay it. This time we will hunt the Tonberry in greater numbers, so they might surround it and cut off its avenues of escape. I have not forgotten our previous attempt to slay one of these foul creatures. Nor have you, I trust. I have your assurances that you'll keep your fairy in line this time, yes? Let's make way for Bronze Lake at once. Our comrades have already departed, and I do not wish to fall behind. We shall rendezvous with them at the same place we battled the first Tonberry. Hey, if I remember right, that's gonna be... No. This one, I think. Okay, let's get this started. I do have to come back and actually finish a lot of the quests out here in La Sencia. It's like the one thing I haven't done. Thank the gods you have come, Lions. And later you would have had to we would have had to proceed without you. The Tonberry appeared to be in some sort of trance and is oblivious to our presence. Is everyone ready? Excellent. Remember, we must surround the fiend. It cannot be allowed to flee. Son, dear son, stay away. I cannot... Damn it, not again. Seek sanctuary inside the Wanderer's Palace. Come, let us follow and finish this once and for all. I don't think I actually have to do a dungeon, do I? Oh, I are actually inside the dungeon. Okay. Do I do anything with these? No, it doesn't look like it. Wait, there's another one? I thought I already killed you. God, this music is fucking badass. Oh, this one's actually pretty tough. Might actually have to kill him. I mean, technically our job isn't DPS, it is healing, so... Uh-oh, get out of that. We might actually fail here. Holy shit. Okay, we got it under control now. I feel like they changed that. But again, why do you protect this demon? If you've gone mad, the thing is a monster. It must be put down. Rancor. Lily, my son. Why are you here? Who summoned you? The Nim is no more. 1,500 years. Can it truly be so? I was Cerrito Carrido, before the sickness of the sea transformed me. The traders, they were the first, as their ears and noses began to atrophy. Their limbs grew shorter, and their skin... We scholars tried to halt the spread, to find a cure, but in time we too fell ill. Sympathy turned to fear, and fear to anger. Monsters, they called us. Abominations. Then you were once a man. They sealed the sick within the temple with magics, tried to drown us, tried to forget us. Though our bodies have changed, our minds remain intact. Well, then every man lurks a beast, when those whom call you kin deny you, come to hate you and despise you. You succumbed to the rancor, until you reunited me with Lily, my dearest son. Long has my mind been clouded with hatred, but the resplendent light of Lily has long lasted. I am free. I nearly killed him. The gods that fairy stopped me. I wonder, how did she know it was Cerrito from the beginning? Or was it only... In any case, she has regained a good portion of her memories, if not all of them, I suspect. Well, if you would excuse me, I need to take some time to put my thoughts in order, and decide how I must explain this to the Axe Master. I came expecting to fight one Tonberry, not a whole bloody mess of them. If it wasn't for you and your flying friend, I reckon we wouldn't make it there alive. Gotta say, you and the Alka make a great team. And there ain't more of you scholarly types around. Because I could use a partner like you. Kill lions. Wait a bleeding moment. That Tonberry used to be a scholar like you. Does that mean you'll turn into one of them if you keep slinging him spells? Or did I misunderstand what he said back then? Ah, the hell's with it. Speak with Cerrito Carrido. Okay. Do that real quick. And the traditions of my people have not been lost to the ages is a great comfort to me. I do not know how the soul crystal came into your possession, but I am glad that it did, for the sickness robbed me of not only my body, but of Lily as well. The soul of the scholar no longer resonates with my ether. I cannot summon her, but you can. Only you are fit to wield the magics now. Here, a gown as befits a scholar of your standing. I bequeath it to you, along with the knowledge of the sacred soil, my versatile art. I cannot thank you enough for expunging the rancor from my heart, but there are still countless others who may yet see the light. I cannot abandon them to their fate. I will not. So I bid you farewell, lions. Carry on our traditions with pride. So I guess that was the last quest. Great. We'll do the same thing. We're going to open up this chest. Looks kind of cool. I'll take it. So now we have to go back to Limsa. Same thing, we're going to put the old equipment into our chest. And that's probably going to be the end of Final Fantasy for tonight. Which way do I go? I need to go this way. I could probably play a little bit more. Actually, you know what I want to do. Can I not do it from here? Already fixed. And it looks like it's actually got a fixed condition. Alright. Go ahead and return to our room. Turn this equipment in. And I'm going to do another quick run of... the... Fall Guys thing. So where do I have to go? It should be over here, right? I thought I could just queue up for it. Do one quick run of this, and then I'm going to call it. Do a good end cap of the whole stream. Hopefully it won't take too long to get some characters.